Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you've seen and if you want to see more. Coming up in this episode, a roundup of the Betfred Championship and League One, as well as Westworld Raiders releasing a statement over performances and their season so far. Let's begin the episode in the Betfred Championship, as there was almost a full fixture list of games played over the 3 or 4 days, with a final game played tonight, Monday. Anyway, let's see how every team went on. Let's begin on Friday, where Sheffield Eagles beat Halifax, who were beaten by Halifax 32 points to 26. Despite Sheffield leading 20 points to 10 at half-time, Halifax Panthers put on 22 points to 6 in the second half for the victory. Sheffield Eagles had Wellham, Holmes twice and Thackeray to thank for their tries in the first half, with Guzdeck converting three of the tries, while Douglas scored on the second half 1 try. Halifax though had Walmsley, Arundel with a hat-trick, McComb and Keys to thank for their 5-6 tries, while Keys converted 4 goals for their 32 points. Kind of a surprise result came on the first game that we're going to cover for Sunday, as Barrow overcame Batley 30 points to 12. Barrow had Cresswell, Toll, Meludi and Shaw to thank for their tries, while Shaw kicked over 3 conversions and 2 penalties. 18 points to 6 at half-time in Barrow's favour. Batley weren't able to overcome the Raiders, despite Meadows and Buchanan scoring tries and Gilmore converting both tries. Then Featherstone beat Dewsbury Rams 72 points to 6. As well as leading 30 points to 6 at half-time, so more than a point a minute in the second half. Hall with a hat-trick, Springer, Kopchak, Ford, Briscoe with 2, Moores, Leilua, Lynham, Etsy and Jones all scored the tries for the Rovers, while Hall kicked 9 conversions and Cooper converted the 10th. The points in the first half came for Dewsbury through Tomlinson for the try and Sykes with the conversion. Our next game was down in the nation's capital, as London beat Workington 38 points to 12. London had McCarney, Walker with 2, Lovell, Parata, Curran and Ulberg to thank for all their tries, while Leyland kicked 5 goals. They were leading 16 points to 0 at half-time, so a half-time scoreline, second half scoreline of 22 points to 12 meant that the Broncos won both halves. Bickerdike and Henson scored the tries for Workington, while Thorber converted the 2 tries. A disappointing day for Newcastle, as they were beaten for the second time at home for 0. As they were beaten 60 points to 0 by the Leigh Centurions. The top of the table Centurions had a thanks for tries that went to Wardle, Asiata even, Amon, Nesbitt for 2 tries, Stone, Ipapi for 2 tries, Charmley and Lamb with another try to his name. Christian Inus converted 9 tries, while he also added a penalty for the Leathers, 60 points. And finally, Widnes Vikings won at Whitehaven 26 points to 12. Going in at half-time, 12 points to 6 up through tries from Evans for Whitehaven, Fleming and Wild for Widnes. It was Bent and Fozzard that got the points that the tries that secured the win for Widnes, while they had 4 conversions from Tyra for all 4 tries, and also a penalty to set them on the way. A second half try for King and the conversion from Martin sealed the 12 points that Whitehaven scored. It's Lee Centurions' league to lose, I reckon, as they have scored 1,000 points this season. They've played 23 games and only lost 1 all year. While Featherstone Rovers are second, 5 points behind, with Halifax another 5 after them. Batley Bulldogs are now 1 point ahead of the team that defeated them last time out, Barrow Raiders, 32-31. York Knights are 1 point behind, and they have Bradford to play tonight. They could leapfrog both teams into 4th place. Winners Vikings are 8 points behind now, where the playoff places are almost settled. It's between 6 teams. Winners are on 22 points, with Sheffield Eagles and Bradford Bulls on 20. 5 points behind them is London Broncos, who are surely safe now with 15 points, as well as Newcastle Thunder, who are looking to the end of the season, I think, and a coaching search to begin. Whitehaven are 4 points behind, still not out of relegation trouble, but with Dewsbury Rams on 5 points and Workington Town on 2 points, it's more than likely that they're going to be safe for another year. The final game of round 23 in the Championship sees York City Knights face Bradford Bulls, and it is live and exclusive on Premier Sports from 7:15 with a kick-off time of 7:45. Now let's turn our attention to the Betfred League One. There is usually 11 teams in the division, so every single week a team has a week off. There is 10 teams in action, 5 games. So let's go through the fixtures, the scorers, and the results for each game. The first game on Saturday came at West Wales Raiders, as it was a rousing, to be fair, as Swinton scored 94-6 in Wales. A 46-0 halftime scoreline sent the message to which way the game was going to go, with the 94 points completing the scoring in Swinton Lions' favour. Holden and Lee got the points for West Wales Raiders in the second half, but here's the list of try scorers from Swinton Lions. Case, Roby, Brogan, Hope, Brown and Jones got a try apiece. Abram and Lapore got 2 apiece, while Lloyd and Hanson scored hat-tricks. Abrams scored 15 conversions in a one-sided event. This prompted the club's statement from West Wales Raiders, as they said, after yesterday's home result, the club wanted to update everyone involved with the club. Yesterday we suffered another loss, and that Swinton well deserved their win. We hope that players, staff and supporters all enjoyed their hospitality and day down in West Wales. A few tweets were posted yesterday that were quickly deleted as emotions took over and shouldn't have been viewed as it was unprofessional. As a club, we are always looking to grow and learn. Plans for 2023 have already begun, and will be the first time since the club went into the professional leagues to have the same staff leading into the new season. Also, we are looking to work much closer with Wales Rugby League to grow the game further in South, East and West Wales. Over the next 2 weeks, we will be hosting the Grand Finals days at our home at Stetbonheath Park, at no cost to anyone, plus sitting down with everyone involved in WRL for their annual AGM. In a year that has shown the strain on most of the massive decline in our funding, we want to prove that what we are trying to build and develop by also being self-sustainable and supporting the whole game in Wales. We try to listen and to all the comments, emails and discussions in person to improve as a club, so please give us a little more patience as we strive to be a club that everyone can be proud of, both on the and off the pitch. It is definitely hard being a development team outside of the areas that are knowledgeable about rugby league. But anyway, in the same sort of boat is Cornwall, as they are developing their squad and playing some okay rugby league in the Betfred League One. But they went down 34 points to 14 to Rochdale Hornets, who have in turn issues with their landlords, who we'll talk about in another story. Anyway, Rochdale Hornets were leading 18 points to 14 in a competitive first half, but they put the accelerators on in the second half by scoring 16 unanswered points. Fui Fui Moi Moi got the scoring up and running with a try when Tyra scored twice, Nixon scored twice, Whitehead, Hitchcox all got tries to settle the game in Rochdale's favour. O'Keefe, Rush and Rodden were the conversions of 3 tries. Myers and Ray got the tries for Cornwall, while Rustling got 2 conversions and a penalty for the Cornwall side's 14 points. Next we have Midlands Hurricanes, unfortunately going down 52 points to 18 to Doncaster on Sunday's game. Doncaster were leading 18 points to 6 at half time, with them adding another 34 points to the scoreline to complete their scoring in the second half. Midland Hurricanes had Lawton, Clavering and Welland to thank for their tries instead with 3 conversions, while Doncaster had Ruan, Robinson, Burns and Holiday getting a try apiece, Tally with 2 tries, and Boas with a hat-trick. Robinson also converted 8 tries. Keighley Cougars just keep marching on as they put 30 points each half against Hunslet. The Cougars had Miller, Agoro even, Bailey, Stevenson with a hat-trick, Gaylor and Junior Sow, as well as Graham and Feather to thank for all their tries, while Miller converted 10 of the tries. Hunslet had Hallett and Pager to thank for their tries, while Walker added the 3 conversions. And the final score of the weekend for League One sees Oldham put 60 on London Scholars in a 60 points to 6 victory. Sutton with 2 tries, Fields, Spencer, Thornton, Hewitt with 2 tries, Astley, Copland and Morgan all were to thank for the scores on the day, while Ridyard and Hewitt scored 8 conversions and 2 conversions for each person. Leading 24 points to 6 at half time, London Scholars had Juma and Lyon to thank for their points. This means the League One table looks like this. Keighley Cougars lead the way with 17 wins as an unbeaten season continues, with the 34 points in the bag and them looking certain to top the table by the end of the season. North Wales Crusaders are on the same games, but 6 points behind, with 3 losses all season. They had the week off this week, so it was Swinton Lions who moved into 3rd place due to their better points differential. Doncaster came on 4th despite winning 50 points. They are 2 points ahead of Rochdale Hornets. Hunslet are 7 points behind Rochdale, as the top 5 are looking destined to battle it out for those playoff places. Oldham are next on 13 points with their massive win over London Scholars, who they now go 3 points clear of. If the score was reversed, London Scholars would have been in 7th. It's the way that things go. Midland Hurricanes are in 9th place with 4 wins from their season, while Cornwall and West Wales Raiders still are bottom of the table and battling out for that wooden spoon. But West Wales have conceded 1,000 points from their 18 games that they've played. And to finish off today's episode, Newcastle Knights have launched an investigation after footage emerged of a security guard escaping club's co-captain Kalyn Ponga and utility player Kurt Mann out of a toilet cubicle. In the clip, the security guard is surprised to see Ponga emerged. Both men leave quietly with their drinks in hand. The video was filmed on Snapchat. The Knights told the Australian Associated Press that they were aware of the video on Sunday night, but they were still trying to determine the reason why for the pair's run-in with security. The Knights are unsure when the clip was filmed, but Ponga has been sidelined since round 19, when he suffered a concussion in the loss to Sydney Roosters. The video is currently being circulated on social media shortly after Ponga ruled himself out for the rest of the season due to concussion. The head knock was a third in 6 weeks, which prompted the fullback to consult a neurologist. And given that the Knights won't play in the finals this year, the club took a cautious approach to the injury. I'd be sweet for the last round, but do no contact for the year. It probably would be wise thing not to play the last round, Ponga told Triple M Newcastle Radio. It's a bit weird. I feel okay now. At the start I felt a bit weird, headaches and whatnot, but I feel alright now. It's just hard. I feel okay. I feel fit. I want to play, but I guess I'm just going through the protocols. Ponga has been the Knights co-captain since the beginning of the season. In April, he signed a 5-year contract extension to remain at the club until the end of 2027. And Mann is currently sidelined due to a quad injury, but is expected to return to the Knights for the last game of the season at home to Cronulla. From their website, an official statement, the Newcastle Knights have been informed of the matter involving current players. Knights management are commencing a process to gather all the required facts. Until such time, no further comment will be provided. There was a statement put out by Kalyn's father Andre saying that he made an exciting house purchase on Saturday and was celebrating with a few mates with drinks. After which he was sick in the toilet and his mate went to help him. If the investigation corroborates that explanation and finds them no problem with their explanation, they still have some disciplinary action that could lead them to being in hot water due to their current playing circumstances. Due to the concussion, he's not playing again. He's been involved in training but no contact drills, so will be expected to stay off the alcohol to help clear up the head fog. Part of the protocols. Mann has been told to stay off the drink also while they are in rehabilitation. It's an interesting one, and hopefully it's nothing untoward, because we know that in my comment we've seen some issues with white powdered substances with NRL players in the past, but this seems weird in its sense. We'll have to wait until the investigation is done, but in the meantime, tell me in the comments what your thoughts are. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way. Tell me what your thoughts are in the episode, of the stories in the episode, in the comment section below. There is a policy that I like to say, be kind to each other, but it's an interesting topic to go through. West Wales planning for 2023, writing off this season. Is it the right thing, or did they need to put some pride in some of their scorelines? Kalyn Ponga, you tell me what's going on there. I don't want to speculate. I know I speculated a little bit, and I apologise if I'm incorrect in that circumstance. But it's one of those interesting stories. And which is the best result of the weekend? I'm not sure, to be honest. There were so many from the two leagues, the Championship and League One. Make sure you're watching tonight for Premier Sports. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. I will now wish you all the best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.